Hey, 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 welcome to the attic. I am Manadad, and I am joined today by my real-life brother, Brobi Wan Kenobi. How's it going,
Hey,
Brobi?
hey, it's going.
You're
What's up,
doing
man and
a...
dad followers?
all two of you. Um, Hi, Mom. We're doing a Zendikar Rising Premiere Draft here. Waiting for one Slowpoke, Kevimir. Again, and now we have Magmatic Channeler.
Have not played that card.
Good, not great.
Let
I
me
mean,
see
up
it.
against Journey to Oblivion. We've also got the Rogues deck, Gold
It
Uncommon.
exiles the top card.
Yeah, so it's like card selection plus wizard, instant
Okay, so he's
sorcery.
a wizards guy.
hmm
Yeah.
I guess it
You
keeps us
have
more open.
a.
I'm tempted because I haven't played Rogues yet in this format, and I really want to. I'm tempted just to take the Thought Thief.
Oh, it's not as good as Journey to
I've also
Oblivion. Once
got
you take that,
Into the Royal, Journey to Oblivion. Got a
yeah,
lot of good cards here.
you have those wizard combos down the line with Into the Royal and Royal Mage. If those were to wheel, so it
Unlikely.
makes the Channeler okay as a pick one pack one. Also, Journey to Oblivion is good enough. You'll probably put you'll. There's a lot of good white here, so you'd put kind of whoever on white. Is my thinking.
Okay, I'm gonna take Thought Thief then.
Okay, well yeah.
Going for it. We're not rewarded here.
The domination is your
Well,
card
Mage
here.
Domination works in the Rogue deck, I guess.
Well, it's for that, yeah, because you're gonna mill.
If we had taken the other one, we'd have a Fissure Wizard here, which is
You
just
wouldn't have
okay.
drafted a Fissure Wizard.
Yeah, we probably would
I
have just
think you
taken
would have
Mill Mage
taken to
anyway.
the Journey to Oblivion, and you probably would have taken the
Taking the
Kite Sail
Kitesail
Cleric.
Cleric, yeah,
That was your white route.
yeah.
I was the. I think Journey to Oblivion was the best card in the
Well,
pack.
we can still steer it back there if we had to.
You'll see those.
Yeah,
So
why? I
what are
mean,
you getting past right off the bat? You got
the
past
Jerboa, Mankidiox,
the removal's getting picked at
Turn
you.
Timber Ascetic, Malakir, Blood Priest is good. Question is a white seem to be open? Should we hedge
Right, you've been
white?
passing white. You just take the best card this early on, so whatever you think is the best card. You're not like any deck in particular. So taking the Soaring Thought Thief as a pick one pack one when it's a build around, that likely gets passed in pack three. Like that's the type of card you want to get
I just
past
kind of
here,
wanted
and
to
then it
stake out
signals.
the blue-black rogues thing, but well, here Kabir takedown is great. No, I'm feeling like we need to steer into white.
You take the Royal Mage here based on the first three picks you have. The synergy with that is your best card because even if you're not black, you could be blue red or the takedown is the better card. Maybe, but it just depends on the
Somebody's
deck.
gonna get a nice white deck to the left of us here. Here's a rogue.
Uh,
Oh, the Skitter Snake is even better.
you're still so early on. I don't see why
I'm just
you just
looking at
don't
stuff.
start.
I'm just looking at stuff.
You're
Another
forcing
Kitesail
blue
Cleric.
black right off the out of the gate, and that's just bad draft strategy to force it. I mean, it's fine to pick up one color, but when all the stuff's coming right, white, and
I mean, we could just
you're passing white.
protect white, but
The 3/3 war leader's fine too if you want to totally shift if nobody's drafting white red and but you have to think that the guy to the left of you maybe is considering playing white based on how everything else is coming your way, so I don't know.
yeah, we'll probably not get hipped up with white. I'm gonna just into the Skitter Sneak. We're just gonna. I guess we're just forcing it. I don't know.
You don't have to. I mean, I'm just saying it's so early you could totally be a totally different
Spellcraft.
deck
That's
from this point forward.
Spellcraft, the best card here.
Yeah, probably. You can play three colors in this format too. I mean, it's not like out of the question.
You can actually play one color. I played in paper last weekend and socially distanced, and went Rio with mono white.
Who did?
I did. It was a small pod though, but white was completely open. Nobody else ended up in white.
I wouldn't imagine so.
So I steered into the open lane there.
That's the deck you start forcing right off the bat. Like
Well, I barely made playables, but I decided I'll build the mono white and try it out in the first
The
round.
Hellion's a good card. I mean, it's played well for me, but
Good blood
I can
pride.
understand if I also like that squid. I think that landfall squid is annoying.
The landfall squid is quite good. We've got decent blue cards here.
He just attacks enough that he's relevant, and then he always just defends if you're going to be a slower deck. Like, if you end up being the landfall mill deck here, which you might, because you could get a crab or two, could come your way in the next few packs. And
What do you like? Not a lot.
the seer or the wildfire, right?
I think if you end up in white, you want the adept. I don't think the seer or the wildfire are that exciting for us.
I think you take the seer. I think a 3/3 body that Scries is played out. I think the good decks are playing a seer. Especially if you end up blue-red with the
I
wizards.
guess we're cutting blue. If we're going hard, we're going hard. Here we did wheel the Royal Mage. That's a good sign.
Well, yeah. So it's a sign for that wizard stack. I mean, other than someone sniped the red wizard. But
of course they sniped the red wizard. You pass a rare.
you get that glacial grass. That's your mill stuff. It's not good in any other deck but that one. That actually take the blue-black deck is really good for that Skyclave Sentinel.
You think so?
Because you get that. Well, yeah, because I've seen it get that +1/+1 counter on it with that black card real easy.
Oops. All right.
Molten Blast.
I ran out of time. I was about to shift it. I guess we would have probably wanted the Tormenting Voice for Hellion. The Subtle Strike, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the card that works with the that's good. You can get subtle strikes. Subtle strikes is good. It's like removal and you drop a +1/+1 counter on. Okay. That's fine.
Peace. Yeah, that rogue.
But
that's the wheel.
so I think you're blue-black and you just kind of have to go that route, and I don't think
we'll see. Let's see what we get past in these next couple picks. If we were to get past
more mill though.
We could go red blue wizards if we got the right payoffs.
Removal on the black end.
No.
I think you take the Geyser Mage here. Or you take a white card and just keep whites safe. But your Geyser Mage is probably the best pick here. It's better than the Sundive Vision. Sundive Vision's a bad one of those flip over cards, I think.
I think it's okay.
I think it's a terrible pick for pick 1, for pack 2, pick 2. It's a disgusting pick. The Geyser Mage is a 10 times better card.
With Wizards. Wizards would want that too, though.
Right. Well, why is that card? That's a good pass.
And into the Royal, jeez.
That's
a rogue though.
Yeah, you want the that's insane. That's fantastic. So pick 2. It's a good pick.
Strong signal.
So blue's fairly open. I mean, I think you sneaked enough good blue that has to feel good.
What's this one?
No, so you want the end of the Royal here. I think you want to. No. You want the subtle strikes with the flyer that I told you to get, the gargoyle, the 2/3 flyer for 3 that just needs a +1/+1 counter. Oh, that's sweet. Softener.
Yeah. Rogue.
And another into the Royal in that pack. You have. Dang.
So
you might get past a Roost of Drakes here the way you've been snapping up all this blue.
Another Lil Mage. So worth taking 2. That greedy. This is actually Mind Drain. It's pretty decent. The Rogue's deck. Did I lose you?
I think the Will Maze Domination is good for your deck, but because you have two of the
I could just kind of try to go
Royal Mages.
mono blue with a little splash of black.
Yeah, you get that right. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it here. Already got one squid. We try to take the Tempest here.
I think the Squid's a little better than the Tempest. What does the Plunder do? Look at X. You don't have a party deck, do you?
No, we might just naturally.
But I think that's fine to take. I think
it's
you
5
take the
mana, draw
Plunder
3,
here.
but it's sorcery speed.
I think you take the Plunder.
There's the 3 mana draw thing here.
So
another Royal Mage.
yeah,
Also got
I think you
Spell
take the Royal
Shield.
Mage. In the anti-cognition, you would definitely want to run that in your deck, and the Mind Carver.
Mind Carver
Could make the deck. I don't think Mind Carver is that great though. I think you take the Royal Mage as the best card here. The ability to kick back spells is fantastic. And take the
rogue.
Yeah, the Death Touch Rogue. There you go, because it's a rogue.
Plus up by the Thought Thief.
And it mills. And it's Death Touch. Nobody wants to block it.
Oh well, Solindy Vision came back.
Oh, it's not better than Field Research.
Well, we don't have any kicker
No way.
payouts yet.
It doesn't matter. It's not better though.
It is because it's a
Even
land.
if you cast it, it's
a
not better.
land. It's going to be
Field
played as a
Research is
land.
oh my god.
60% of the time.
You misevaluated that card. It's a terrible card. A very bad card. Should not even be in your deck. Should likely be replaced by an island. Deliberate. Or that's fine. What's is that a +1/+1 counter?
That's a +1/+1. Oh no, draw a card if your creature has a +1/+1.
No, just take the Deliberate. Take the Deliberate. What's your deal with your
You got a Mind Drain. You take another Royal Mage.
I don't know how many of those you want to run. It's likely going to wheel to you as well, based on how everybody else is drafted.
That was rare draft, maybe.
You could just take the blue-red land.
Let us splash one of these.
Better than the blue.
Another Will Mage Domination.
No, I don't think you take the third one.
I think
you take the Sky Dancer.
Sky Dancer. Relic Amulet is the wizard.
Oh, Relic Amulet. That's what you want. That's what you want.
We got a lot of wizards. Yeah.
You got a lot of wizards.
I haven't played that yet.
You got to build around the Relic Amulet, though.
Oh, here's another rogue payoff.
So I think you take. I don't think that rogue's good. First
off, it's great.
You take the anti-cognition.
No, well, that's gonna wheel. Somebody will take the expedition. Card. If anybody's in blue, they'll take the expedition.
How many rogues do you have that make that guy Death Touch?
Yeah.
And then what is a 1/4 for 3 that mills? I mean, I understand it's good if you can make it evasive.
5 rogues so far.
I mean, it plays in your deck fine, so it's a fine card for your deck, but it's not a good card.
Huh. This good like tech? I mean, it seems like a sideboard card here.
You don't have anything else in this pack to pick, so I'd say you're fine with it, but I don't. I think I
picked wizards here now that I've got the relic.
If you were splashing red, that Spikefield Hazard is good too, because it's a sorcery instant. It works with your amulet. You can put it down as a red mana. It's also a spell. If you're playing the Wizards build, which the Wizard spell build kind of.
That's crap's good. I guess that would wheel.
Well, there's another Relic Amulet. It's pretty good. You have all these wizards. You want to get rid of. That's better than.
Build blue black wizards then, huh?
I think so.
Oh, red.
The cleric's
red
bad.
Blue. I've already got
how many
wizards? Maybe Gloom Hunter.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just need another 2-drop.
There's your mill rogue again.
This one?
2 of them.
This one.
I think the Sky Dancer is better for your deck.
Yeah, because we're kind of trying to play Flash. We're maybe playing like a blue-black control. Although I wouldn't mind getting 1 spell shield. Maybe we can.
Yeah.
Oh, bubble snare. Hello. I think the fish is Merfolk foot.
Yeah, just take the bubble snare. You're really weak on removal.
Another kicker thing.
That's fine. You don't misunderestimate how good it is to like continually steal the creature back like in the late game. I mean,
With the lull
you'll
mage, you mean?
basically, yeah, like you have this lull mage. I mean, I don't know if that
I got
combo is
4 lull
busted or
mage.
not, but you can basically just keep stealing creatures as once you build up your mana
Once I
because the lull
build
mage
them
gets
enough.
cheap with your deck.
I should probably take one of these guys first.
Yeah, I think you'd only need 2 lull mages really. Like once you get one in the graveyard, you just keep bringing it back. There's your
Yeah.
anti-cognition. That card's good. It's just a good card. It always plays well for me, especially in the blue-black where
We
you're
take that
likely
over
to
the
be able to.
flying wizard though. If we're building around wizards.
I guess you can build around the
Yeah,
wizards.
it's
Yeah,
too late
it's
there.
also a spell. That's the anti-cognition is the other thing. It's like
Okay, well this time I'll take it. I mean, I think we definitely blue is definitely open.
yeah. I mean, so you have an almost mono blue wizards deck like with
Let's
those
just see
2
where we're at.
relic amulets. That's pretty good.
Do I have? Yeah, actually, I just do that.
Well, so you can bring 2 wizards back out of the graveyard with the Thwart the Grave. I mean, that's if you're playing black, then you want the.
I can bring 2 wizards out of the graveyard. Just force the grave. Yeah, it's a double black, so it's not a
Or are you
splashable.
playing? Are you're trying to play mono blue? I thought you're not.
I'm just looking at what I have in blue first.
Okay.
I actually could play mono blue, in which case the lull mage becomes really
Good.
good. But you, no. I mean, it's best maybe in blue green, so you can ramp. I think I'd
No,
rather.
it's best in blue black because you'll have milled them, right? I mean, you'll have loaded up their graveyard and can steal whatever for less. Like getting 3.
Anything that mills. Level strike works in the stack. Force the grave works in the stack.
I mean, you can pull out the squids here in the cleric.
I don't think the cleric's just a good ground
It's a
blocker
bad
for
card.
us.
It's a bad card. I don't say it's a good card.
Do you have anything that needs party?
What would you?
Needs 2 lands.
I guess if you steal a creature, can you copy it then with your shapeshifter? Question.
Up your creature you control, yeah. I mean, the problem is stealing something on curve is just almost impossible. You have to get to the late game first. So I think you want to build defensively if your win con is to steal their best creature and win with it.
Yeah, so that's where the squids come in. I mean, so what are these? The duelists are all right, but
We also have the other win con. It looks just like flyers here. The Cascade Seer is a party thing. I don't think we want that.
Yeah, you don't need it, but it's a wizard. And with the 2 relic amulets, that starts to feel kind of strong with the wizards. Like that card's fairly strong. It eventually, if you're playing wizards, you just wipe the board. They'll never be able to. Like you'll then eventually steal whatever. So the wizards with the wall mage is just really strong. It has a strong feeling that mono blue deck did, honestly. I don't know if the black decks. I feel like you could run mono blue. The more I look at this black, the black's allowing you to mill, but it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not doing anything. It's helping you control a little bit, but I think if you were just to come out and ram down with these wizards and relic amulets, like you can use the duelist, I think, still too, because
Mills too.
it mills too, and it's like a combat trick. So when they attack in, plus you'll have those squids back in the deck if you're mono blue, and they're a little bit more aggressive. Like they're kind of surprisingly aggressive if they don't put out a board. You usually just smash kind of down with these those squids, but I don't.
I mean, we could just
I think you
splash
run
black.
full. So
These are
those
all decent black cards. I don't know. But then do
they're
you
not
just
they're not that good
take
though.
out the relic
They're not
amulets?
they're not like surprisingly they're not good black cards. I mean like they're not better than what's going on with those wizards.
Put in the
That's
two
the thing.
squids.
Put the seer back in.
Yeah, we
I
need
know it
another wizard.
doesn't
It's another
strive
wizard,
for
yeah.
it's a wizard.
Well, maybe
I think you can cut a land here. You're just fine on land.
Yeah, we got these two tap lands. So. This looks spicy. Mono blue. I was
Yeah,
telling
I
you,
think
you
that.
can play mono colors in this
Well, that's what you were saying. I
format.
didn't think you were gonna get there, and then you kind of like just hard blued the first pack, and then at the end,
It was a
you should have
combo of
actually taken the
people.
third. You should have taken that third Will
I
Mage.
should have, but we didn't know at the time we were gonna.
Well, but it doesn't really matter. With 4 Royal Mages, eventually you get there.
Nice.
So you can kill that thing.
Yeah, I know. They're not gonna see it coming either. I was like, clicked fast enough. Well, one's annoying too. Good to be able to get rid of it. Oh, Squiddy boy! The Blastful Mimic could copy the Duelist to sounds like my wife is doing some vacuuming. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Anti-cognition. They'll just attack with the squid if they want to trade.
I think you're gonna counterspell whatever his next big creature is out here. So you just want to leave up that mana.
Nope. They're playing 3 colors, huh? Okay.
Nope. Let it go.
Watsky's. They're playing around the counterspell for sure. Do we attack in with the squid?
I don't think you want to trade it for the 1/1 Death Touch.
That's what trade my 1/1.
I think we'll hold back the. You know that you could trade the 2 of them for that Gecko.
Well, next turn I can copy the Diviner. But I can't hold up. I can't copy and hold up Anti-Cognition, can I? Or maybe I
Yeah,
can.
you
Yeah,
can.
I can copy, hold up Anti-Cognition. That way, when either one of them dies, I draw a card. Now let's see. Opponent's got 3 colors unlocked here, so Thieving Skydiver with no targets, luckily.
You need to be able to.
Should I go ahead and copy and swing in?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
They want to block.
You could have sent in the squad. The merfolk there too. The squid. I guess he has Death Touch.
Yeah. We decided we didn't want to trade the squid for the Blightblade. How many cards do they have in their graveyard? 4 cards? Luckily they're not playing anything.
So you can almost kick that thing back now. I mean, you can kind of just start.
Alright, Mr. Aggressive. Should I get in with the
I
squid
guess you
too?
attack with both of your flyers.
Just to the 2 flyers. Bayou Vale, okay. How come I couldn't? Oh, this is only creature playing focus,
It's
so.
creatures and planeswalkers, right? It's like it's a double. It's not gonna counter everything until you got his graveyard. Oh, how many cards are in his graveyard?
Only 5 now.
5.
So we get 8. 8 is hard. Opponent's playing Rainbow here. Okay. I don't know. I can't counter that.
So. Yeah, there he goes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be a creature we're stealing if I got a low mage.
You can chump block here. The 1/1's not any good
I
for
guess
you.
the 1/1 doesn't do much for me. Into the Royal's nice.
Interesting.
That's something to get back with the Tazim.
You can definitely
I could throw
double.
I could throw back the Skydiver, get in for 6. Or
I don't think he wants to necessarily trade that Skydiver, but yeah, you could.
Looks like he's gonna do it. Edition Diviner. Hold up Anti-Cognition and into the Royal unkicked.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine.
It's fine.
You could.
I want to get the into the Royal in the graveyard,
I mean,
so I can just keep bringing it back with Tazim. It's pretty. Oh, thank goodness.
All right, that's not going to counter it, right? How many cards does he have in the graveyard?
7. Is there any way to get another card in this graveyard?
Is there 8? Is it 7 or 8? 8.
If an opponent has 8 or more
cards.
So
you let it go, right? Just let it drop. You're going to counter his Gecko, though. You'll counter something.
Okay.
Okay, you can counter that. There you go. I think you trade for the 3/3 Death Touch here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, holding up, as long as I hold up into the Royal.
You can play one of your Royal Mages without kicking it. Or you could kick it for the counter spell and hold up into the Royal, right? No, you can't.
Not quite.
Because it's 6, then you leave yourself. You only have 7 mana. You just have to play it.
I'll just play it for extra protection. This is game unless they draw into something.
That's pretty.
Did we get something amazing? It blocks, right? The pump spell that it's lethal. Bad. Yeah. Back in the air. Good game. Good game. I guess we should have looked at the deck and seen if there was anything. Problem with the mono color, if you do get there, you still don't have a lot of options. There's our low mage. I don't know. What do you think of this?
I think that's
we have
you
anti-cognition, so we get one thing.
Yeah, you'll like start off a little defensive.
Well, we're gonna. And if the I like turtle starts off too strong. Good thing we're on the play too, so that helps. They don't have a 1-drop. They do not. Give us a target. Give us a target. Nope. I think it's okay just to get on board here. I'll be giving them a target. Yes. I guess we want to aggressively make trades here because I want to fill up their graveyard. The Royal Mage worth getting down without? Guess so. We can hold up anti-cognition.
You sure about that?
I just was asked the question. Well, I said I guess so because we can anti-cognition.
I was just running to the bathroom. I was like, no, in the background. Grab the headset. I was like,
go to the bathroom.
Couldn't you just next turn steal his creature and then 2 turns from now, like kick it and grab it back? Like, you can counterspell that.
Yeah. See, that's how we drew it up.
I don't know, that Royal Mage is like, exactly. I mean, it's like, you hardly ever want to play it as an attacker. It's just so useless.
Into an empty board. If we play something small enough, we can steal it. Not quite. Soon. That we could steal. Waste anything, right?
You can also just shoot that the minute dead, the minute you cast a wizard or...
That's a good point. Fortunately, did not get... Maybe we just take our beats here. Right?
I don't know. Royal Mage is a bad creature.
I'll admit it's not looking like it was a good play to
copying their Lagak.
Oh, that gets nasty. We got 6, so next turn we can steal the Lagak though. Barrel of Eruption. I'll spend it on my 2/1. Perfect. Alright. Why is it showing tapping 4? Okay. We didn't get a land though. Keep down that Hellhound. Get a Royal Mage. Backclaves Squid, that's something. Got 5 cards in graveyard. I don't know about this.
Take out the Hellhound. What are you doing?
That's true, right? Because once they drop a land, I don't have a response. No, it goes on the stack. I could have done an instant speed.
Does it? Can you respond to a land drop?
You can respond to the landfall trigger. So that would have gone on the stack, and then I could have responded to it. It's alright, though.
Okay.
Well, they're filling up their graveyard for me. That's unfortunate. But worth playing at this point?
I can just sandbag the land.
Enough of a delay that I keep making the wrong place. I'm just gonna beat me down with this stupid Lagak. Need a Royal Mage or another roll.
8 cards in the graveyard?
7. Oh, this guy's plays good. With all the stuff in my deck that doesn't trigger Relic Amulet. Okay, got 8 in the graveyard now. They got the all, they really needed the Relic Amulet in their deck.
I'm not sure why he wasn't blasting those to the face for you. That was like 5 damage to your face.
This is game if they don't make a mistake here. Turtle! I don't like Turtle. I think the sequencing there was the problem. Maybe playing out the Royal Mage was a mistake. Was that our main mistake there?
That was an issue for you because, and then you used your Well Mage right on. You couldn't get it back. You didn't get it 2 uses on it. Eventually, it would have kind of stole down that board. You're trying to slow him down with those anti-cognitions and like your early games to slow down to try and get you to the late game where you can kind of get nutty with the amulets and the wizards or fly in, steal their creatures.
Kazi.
When did the Tempest get in your deck? Because I'm not sure why that card's there.
Well, what do you put in instead? I guess the Cleric, the 2-drop.
No,
To try and slow down. It's a hold up
stuff,
instant kind of thing. Next turn amulet. Hopefully get enough hands to line around curve. Against the Clerics. We're going to eat. I think it's still correct to get the amulet down here. I don't know. To get the extra charge on it for the cleric against the cleric deck.
I don't know.
Let's see. If we don't draw a land, be glad we did it. Yeah. That's a wizard. One more land, we could play Royal Mage unkicked and then kill the... Yeah, draw me a land, please.
Ooh. I guess. Was that Duelist with the Into the Royal or that combo nice? Because just bouncing that core wizard is really annoying for him. Because you just keep drawing. I guess he draws a card too.
Or maybe it would have been better to hold up Into the Royal and I mean, cards
give him the Tempest and the Duelist, right?
I
mean,
think
probably gets rid of the Tempest, or do you want to get rid of...
What do I want him to...
I mean, you have 4 mana. The Royal Mage isn't great yet. You could flash the Royal Mage here because he's not very good. You could do Duelist Royal Mage and save your Tempest because you're about to cast
No,
it.
I think I gotta show 3.
The best creature.
I think I gotta show 3.
Oh, you gotta show 3, you're right.
Yeah, I just don't show him Into the Royal. I mean, you leave me the Duelist because now you can play around it. You probably take the Royal Mage. It triggers the... No, we took the Tempest.
Guy's indestructible, right?
Yeah. No biggie.
So I think you shoot down the 3/2 life gain guy right here. Where he's got a chance to trigger again. Do you think that's correct or no?
Before... I mean, yeah, possibly. But then I can't hold up Into the Royal.
You definitely you still can bounce. You don't have the bounce with the spell. You're also...
But I guess we want the amulet to start recharging.
Right, exactly is the point, is that you're getting a kill with it prior to... And you can flash down the Duelist if he attacks with his ground. So he's kind of jammed up by that.
Yeah. The Duelist is jamming up his ground pretty well. Could have a combat trick. And is fine. Highborn Vampire, okay. We can just start building up the... Put in.
Okay.
Should I just into the Royal the Farsight Adept? Because if they recast it, I'm going to draw the card anyway.
No, I think you can just flash down your Duelist and then take out the Wizard, right? With your 3/2.
Well, I think we want the Wizard. You think so?
Well, you're gonna trade for one of them, right? And then I think you want to draw the card on the end of the Royal if you can help it.
Okay.
I think taking 4 damage here is...
You knew I had this. Do they have this surgical strike or whatever? They just want to push damage. That's the question. What have I got in my graveyard? I can now kick
fly in and you bounce his 4/3 when he attacks and get a charge.
I mean, I could attack with everything and bounce his 4/3.
You could do that too. You could hit him for 6. I think then
it's better to hold it up.
Flying him pretty effectively.
Yeah, better just to hold it up. Shadow Stinger. Okay.
Sure, no big deal. We'll block the 1/2 and bounce the 4/3 here. Because that rogue is going to be annoying for you, right? With the... And you could... Yeah. And you can enter the Royal the 4/3 here.
They slow rolled this big on them. Yeah, okay. They had a disenchant.
Alright, no big deal. What it is.
Sure, I'll tap it to the damage. To deal nothing.
Why would you do that?
Send a message. I didn't know if the order of how the counters went on, if it would actually do anything. Maybe we'll experiment. I'm not surprised they did that. Like, why don't they just replay their 4/3? That seems like such a waste, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can tap it to give it Death Touch.
It's still a 1/4. So you can double block here.
I can put the Duelist in the Geyser Mage. They're tapped out, thankfully.
Yeah, if you block with the Duelist and the Geyser Mage here, he's going to kill
the Geyser
Mage. He's going to tap down his other rogue. You can bounce his 4/3 back and attack in with your 2/1. Unless he wants to trade his 3/2 for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's not going to be lethal, though, so...
Interesting.
What?
He left you the Geyser Mage, like the worst rearrangement of it?
Well, this is not an experienced player.
We'll bounce his 4/3 here.
Yeah, oops. Right. Didn't understand maybe how This works.
And you can
The
duelist
duelist
down
is
his
nice,
dude.
yeah.
You can wall mage his.
Do I have enough now?
I mean, right? For you can get his
I
3
could
drop
just
for
steal
3.
his. That's just.
If you wanted to be hyper mana efficient, you can also just
No,
steal it
no.
next turn.
Good game. Maybe they could have that board wipe that wipes out all creatures MC3 or less, maybe? I don't know. Right, 2-1. Here with the Brobi Wan Kenobi.
The Mana Blues.
Brobi Wan Kenobi _ MTG on Twitch. I am Manadad _ MTG on Twitch. If you're a contrary person, whatever you do, do not follow us. Do not like this video. If you're a contrary person.
I'm not really making content, so.
Well, you know, you never know when you will. You happen to be on there. That's nothing. Is that a bad keep? I think you just play Selindi as a Archpriest doesn't do much duelists.
You can double fairy duelist down that dude. Next turn.
Next turn. We know that we have the Will Mage in hand. I think we just play the lands. And also we want to get to 4 for these guys. We have a full party. Whatever. They're running base camp. They're doing it. Rainbow Party. And they got a pathway. I like opponent's deck already. Okay, yes, please tap out before attacking. I mean, you just attack with these guys? Is there any reason not to offer the trades? I guess because they keep them from attacking?
Well, he's not going to attack with his sneaking guide.
The sneaking guide is needed if it's a Rainbow Party deck.
They're not going to attack with those guys. They're not attack guys, right?
Not get a land. Does that mean I should attack?
He's saving up to cast something big here.
The Roiling Regrowth. Oh, it's got all the lands. Put more cards in the graveyard. 7 cards in the graveyard. So let's hope they either tap out here. And draw another land. That's third.
You want to quickly let that stuff resolve so he knows you're not holding a counter spell.
So they don't suspect.
Or he thinks that.
I can't stop. Dang it. Why didn't he sequence it the other way?
He could, if, like the good players know by the pauses if you got a counter spell.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Guess we just need to get these flyers out here. On back.
We got an update coming.
Yeah, I'll stop after this game. And our opponent's deck is light on threats. That Valakut exploration, though, is just gonna keep doing dirty work here. Just get down the.
I think you want to spend all your mana out here. He has 8 cards in the graveyard, so you can steal whatever.
I want to wait
but I
for
think
him
you
to
hold
cast
that
something.
back.
Yeah, something that's worth stealing. Okay, practice tactics. That's
Yeah.
I sequenced that wrong. I should have played around that with this.
You did. I would hold the counter spell up here, maybe.
So,
because
if they play something, I steal
possibly
it with
2
low
cards
mage.
here. You can counter anything.
I think I play this in tap.
Okay, I guess because you can steal basically anything too with your low
mimic,
mages.
and then next turn if I'm holding up
You're
the
in a
counter
good
spell,
spot.
I can Living Tempest. So
yeah. Oh. All right.
I wish it was phrased like it costs 1 less to cast for each card beyond 4 in your opponent's graveyard or something. He's got plenty of removal. Guess they didn't need that for Hebron. Okay. Whatever. But 1 damage make a difference. So if the Falconer lives, we're 4 turn clock anyway, so I think I hold this back to block the 3-1. Auto Vanguard. That might be worth stealing just to worry about it. Well, Mage's domination like stole other stuff too. Because the sneaking guide only works on this Vanguard. Let's just steal it. Now, if they cast a creature, we have to think about. Okay. Okay. If they cast a creature, we have to think about whether we want to low mage it or counter it. I guess if it's a small creature, we counter it. If it's a big creature that we can low mage. Double Ionas, huh? And they were counting on that Iona, I guess. That was their win con. What's a win con? Dragon Lord Sniffmeister. What are you sniffing, Dragon Lord? Okay. Not my best cards. One of those first, which makes this even worse. A reasonable amount of lands, though. Not mulliganed. Maybe. Do this. Meester. Sounds like the name that, you guys remember the movie American Pie? Stifler? Stifler's MTG persona could be Dragon Lord Stiffmeister. We just hold up anti-cognition, or we give triple Royal Mage. I think we're just going to get one down. I regret it. We get one creature down. Like the Tuk Rubble Fort. Perfect blocker for it. All your creatures haste. It's a good wall. They like surf the rubble down from the wall. That's exactly how that works. Give us a Spitfire Legat. Oh, a Hellhound? Okay. Annoying. And scale the heights, which you can't do anything about. This anti-cognition is not doing great for us. Oh, well, they luckily attacked. What? Report Julius. That was about as good as we could hope for. Only we'd had the Relic Amulet out first. See, there was a case where playing Royal Mage early on helped us out. I was really thinking maybe it was a mistake, even though we had 3 in hand. Can't do much about that. On the Rubble Fort, though?
It's got Defender, though, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So, terrible play.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty bad. That means
yeah,
we
you
can't
can
hold up.
scry too.
That means we
You're
can't
right,
hold
you
up
can't hold up
anti-cognition. I think it's
anti-cognition.
we're in a superior board state right now.
You could just play one of your Royal Mages,
if we
since
just-
you don't really have anything to kick back. I think that's probably your play.
Okay. Fair enough.
As bad as that feels, you could just shoot the Defender wall down,
Yeah, actually.
and then his
Then
creature
his
can't
creature won't have
haste.
haste. Yeah. Alright. Well, if they land a big creature, then we're gonna really wish we didn't do that, I guess.
He hasn't been able to land it last turn, so he'd had to draw land. Land it. Yeah. Okay, he landed it.
Yeah,
That hurt.
landed a big creature. Ouchie McOuch. 4 drops of all things. I mean, they're gonna pop that pickaxe on that thing. I guess it doesn't have trample, right? So I jump
It's
it with.
like he's not gonna attack. It's holding back 5 damage with it. So it's like he's gonna race you. If you're racing him, then this is the better race.
I guess we're racing. Another one? What are the chances? I mean, I could just
You
trip
can
block
you
on
can let
it.
it through right now. What happens if you draw your card where you can steal his?
Well, I want stuff in his graveyard. He's only got 5 things in his graveyard.
I mean, you could kill it. You could trade out your Royal Mage and draw a card and kill one.
Could I trade out the Expedition Diviner?
Yeah, the Expedition Diviner and
Royal Mage.
Royal Mage.
Yeah, I think you're right, maybe.
You're gonna draw a card.
Don't worry about that pickaxe. Aha! So they got 6 in the graveyard. Can do this and hold up anti-cognition.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You want the?
I don't need the island.
Do you? Do you need to steal his creature, or how many?
Well, I need to get 2 more cards in his graveyard, right? Because this is not going to get me there. I need 5.
You're gonna need.
I mean 8 total. These are lands.
You're at 6, right?
That's 6, so I could hold out a couple turns, I guess. So I guess this is fine.
Well, I think you.
Yeah, I guess we'll go for it.
If you counter one of his spells, you're gonna put another creature in the grave with the anti-cognition here. But we'll.
Yeah, that's the idea.
You could block down on this creature and put it in the graveyard, counter a spell, and all.
Well, not with the pickaxe, right? He's got the land, so he can equip it with the pickaxe.
It's +2/+2.
Drop the land.
Okay, he's not doing that.
Not doing that. Okay. Well, he's got another big fat creature I can. Yep. Wow, it's like the all Hellions deck. Finally got to hit one. Luckily, the opponent just kept giving me chances. At this point,
you can chump. No.
Can I chump?
Well, you can kill it.
I just take 4,
I think
right?
that's viable too.
I just take 4 and start getting
with
in.
The Seer and the Royal Mage.
I want to steal it next turn. Right?
Well, how are you going to do that? You can.
One more thing in their graveyard.
Well, and then you could steal whatever, basically. I think you're viable to.
I can take the damage here. I think I'll save a chumper for when they got the pickaxe on it. I also don't want to steal it till they put the pickaxe on it. There's the land. Keep the chumper back.
And then are you going to kick your Royal Mage here?
And get back anti-cognition? Or do I save the Royal Mage for when I play Low Mage?
So how many cards is he? He's 7 in the graveyard. The Low Mage works at 8?
Uh-huh. The Low Mage is going to kick in at 8.
Is it 8? Are they both anti-cognition?
Relic Amulet's going to be up to 4. Which makes it hard for him to play a creature. Go ahead and pop that pickaxe on, please. I don't think he knows how to play the pickaxe.
It's not.
Why are they not putting the pickaxe on there? Wait, well that's
He might have like double direct damage, like double
the damage doubler.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if I left the 2 back, I could have killed it with the Relic Amulet.
Okay.
I'm sure. Wait, why would you not play that first? We got a Wayward Guide Beast of all things. Okay. I can just kill that with the Relic Amulet.
Right, and then that loads the graveyard up and you can steal the Hellion.
Yeah.
Well, the graveyard's was already loaded up.
I mean, I could have waited till they attacked with it, but...
Yeah, I mean, so just go ahead and steal the...
5? Now they in trouble dubs. Ready to concede yet? Sniffle? Wow.
Ooh. Stick with it.
I'm just going for the red-green stompers.
So that's, I mean, that's trample right there. You gotta get rid of that guy.
Kind of. I mean, I could still just double block on it. It equips the pickaxe. It's 8/7 next turn.
Right. I mean, you'll eventually get it the following turn with the Tazim, but he's gonna send it at you.
I could mimic the Hellion also. So that's
you could mimic the
bodies on.
I think kicking and getting back the Oil Mage is what you would do. So you could steal it, or you can kick back and bounce it, or you have
Do I have the bounce in the graveyard?
Yeah.
I just have anti-cognition.
No.
But my target is Low Mage, sure.
Right.
Why did they play that land? Not sure what they're doing.
Assume that he can hit you for 5 to the face on this attack.
That's true.
That's how you have to look at it.
That last card could be the 5. Although I'm pretty sure the last card was a land because they played a land.
Assuming he can hit you to 3 to the face, then.
Yeah, 8/7.
Just put the Seer in front of it? Yeah, that's fine.
And, well, I would lose. I guess I'm going to lose both of what I put.
I think you rather just put the Seer in front, because the 4/5 is better than the Seer. No, because you're stealing
put the Royal Mages?
No, it's trample. Him. Oh, you could take it if you wanted to, but I'm going to assume that he's got 5 to the face. So you're going to get 5 through here.
Yeah.
And you'll steal his creature.
Oh, so be it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Right,
and then if he's...
Let's see. That was actually 3 damage on the crackback. Oh. This can't deal only, it deals only the creatures. I just hold up Relic Amulet, right? The Squiddy Boy's not gonna make a difference. If they could haste in for 7. I can deal 3, so if they have the 4/3 haste. Yeah.
No, you can shoot that.
You die. Okay, that was a mind game. Opponent playing bombs left and right. Different sequencing, they just stomp us over before we get the Null Mage online, you know? They definitely made some...
Your deck's a sequencing deck. There's, I mean, in their game too. I mean, like your counterspell, steal creatures, win con, sort of control out the board.
Yeah, I mean, if say I counter the first Hellion, they still drop 2 more Hellions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was bad sequencing on our part because you can't expect your opponent to have like 3 Hellions in a row and a Kazandu Stomper. Against Merv Griffin. Merv Griffin.
Mike Griffin.
Oh, you're messing it up. I like to taunt people by putting an inch off. They don't hear it though, so I'm just amusing myself. And hopefully you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna check back in here with you in a second. I'm trying to get stuff done here.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Looks like a good, this is a disruptive hand.
They were forced to play tap land. Probably means they kept the hand with a lot of action. I think we can get down a range. Brobi might not agree. Maybe it was better to hold up anti-cognition there. That seemed like a good play. Hold up anti-cognition again. Nothing. Okay. I just want to keep playing it like that. Ooh. Put down the Relic Amulet pre-attack there, so I had to into the Royal my own guy or something. So there's a bit of a sequencing problem again. Oh, opponent kept a risky keep, it seems like. Let's pull further ahead on board. So the question is, did you bounce the Felidar point? I think so. Just blast Mimic with another one of these guys. Felidar is not threatening our win con, which is these flyers. We're going to have a 2-turn clock here. Grab a bite. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Play down the Royal Mage, hold up the anti-cognition, and the Relic Amulet activation. There are 3, so they need like a board wipe here. Undo Inversion, I think, is like 8 mana, so. Felidar, yeah. Conceded before I had the chance. Doing it without Brobi. On my own. Okay, we back. Looks like a good keep. Up against Yolanda Bug. Yo, Low Bug. Hey there, Low Bug. I think, Alex, I think your mic's back on. Let's go mute him. Gotta go mute him. Check back in with him later. Once again, they're ranking us up. Playing above our station. Arena. Might be correct to get on the board with the Royal Mage, I don't know. I think they kind of sense we've got an instant, so maybe we can just kind of keep it playing. They can play around what we don't have. Thing. Not doing the thing. Don't do a thing if it is the blue-green. They might have a time spell. They're holding up. Let's see. The Wari Disruption. Ooh. Ouch, that hurts. Should have Tazeemed. Should have Tazeemed. How much is that? That's 4 mana. We could double Tazeem. Hold up Duelist. It's crazy, y'all, but kind of crazy because I could just play Low Mage next turn. Do I even want to do that? Yeah. Let's pass it. Oh, that's a better target for the list. Okay. Can't block it. I will get to crack back, it looks like. Oh, they get to draw a card? Forgot about that. That would have been worth doing as a duelist. Very similar deck to us, except probably better. We probably drafted better. Wait, we only have 6, so we need 7? Ooh. Let's just hope they try to replay that same play. One more mana. There's a Ruin Crab. Yeah. Oh, another color. The color unlocked. Make your guy unblockable. Really gotta hope you draw a land next turn. Relic Amulet is going to do some work though. +5. Problem is, our only rogue is the duelist. They negate. Another Jawari disruption. Into the Royal. Okay. Fine. I don't know. I'm not gonna block the Blight Blade. Good. We'll Royal Mage back. Get back the Low Mage. They'll be able to get in another swing though first. See what we draw. Another Duelist wouldn't be a bad draw. No other Duelists? I'm gonna trade the Squid for the Blight Blade. Yeah. I'll take it here. Oh. Okay, let's do Rogue. They somehow have another Rogue in hand. Six in their graveyard. I want to steal their dude. We've got us 7 cards in the graveyard. I wonder if some of their stuff starts online. Annoying. They're gonna get something back. What are they getting back? Into the Royal. Pretty annoying, and they got the Duelist. Well, gotta do what we gotta do. Back that Shinoboigan. We can't make it unblockable. This Ruin Crab is gonna eat us alive. Somehow they've milled us a bunch with it, and they've got 20 cards in the library, we got 19. That means they've also just played more cards. They shoot the Duelist. Maybe the correct play is to take the Ruin Crab. Hope they draw out their deck, because they don't seem to have a way to deal much damage here. Religious domination again. Nineteen. I don't have a way to make it walkable. Yes, they're gone more cards. Thank you. Maybe I steal the crab. Should have held back the. Should have held back the land drop and stolen the crab. Okay. Cards in deck. They're at 14 cards. We just draw spells and some lands. Okay. Their goal is to play enough wizards for spells. Still, crab. Almost there. Watch the themes. Watch the theme on. So, skip back low mage. They don't quite have 8 cards in the graveyard yet. The Amara Wizard is a problem. The one. Fine Gecko. Yeah. Kill that, I guess. Fine Gecko now while we got the chance. We got enough to play the Rune Crab, unfortunately. Trading with the 3/2 is probably better. Well. We got us in a mill slash. So you can steal the Amara Wizard. Hopefully get something else. We'll attack this for a bunch here next turn. We're at 5. Yeah, I don't think we got it. We can Relic Amulet down the 2/1. We still take 5. Let's see. They all attack, they got us. We would have needed this to be a Zulaport cutthroat. Good game. Is that our second loss or a third? We're at 5-2. It's only our second loss. Let's push on. What do you think? Comments? 7-win deck? Leave it now before you watch. Be honest. We even get another win. We've made back our gems, so that's important. Time to go infinitum. Harmless feline. We got the right planeswalker. Jeez. I'll get the Skyclave Squid, I guess that's decent. We're holding down the ground. Kind of a bit of a non-bow with anti-cut. Okay. Cool. We got the Relic Amulet. Really on 4 we can get the Relic Amulet and hold up anti-cognition. Let's see. We could just take turn. Save anti-cognition for the late game. Guess we want to get Relic Amulet down anyway before we play it. But, maybe not familiar with the Skyclave Squid. What? You can attack? Can. Yes, it can. Okay, so I got a 1/4 on the ground, so sure the air becomes better. If we had a cheaper wizard, we could have done the Relic Amulet trick, but next turn, too. Another Course Element. Jeez. Annoying. We're not double blocking. Okay. Take that down. Oh, a little glass breaking sound effect. I noticed that before. Oh! Oh, what the? Killing me, Larry. That done totally screwed it up. Did they trade places? Alright, kids. Pay more attention. Don't get distracted by glass breaking sound effects. And I held back anti-confusion. And it rightly read that one. Not going well. This is not going at all well. Good Skyclave Sphere, but then I don't hold up anti-confusion. So just do this. Pretty boy. What they've got costs 5 or 6 mana. Otherwise, this is just a dead card here. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness. That worked out well. There's a little ways towards making up for the Let's try this again. They're gonna fall for it. Let's hit the right one this time. Oh. Nice. Wrecked. Wrecked by the modal land. The annoying thing is maybe they had that all along and we could have gotten it out earlier. I don't know if they had green untapped when we made the same mistake before. Or we could have played the Cascade Seer and hit it for 2 just to play around it. Frag Plate Baloth. Holy moits. That's probably game. Hexproof Haste. That's a bomb and a half. I would need a low mage and a lot of cards in their graveyard somehow. But I can't even hit it with a low mage. I don't know if I have anything to deal with that. Yeah, I really need to get back anti-cognition, have it up. I guess my plan is just to super block down on it. The Squiddy Boys would have been nice. Too aggressive against this. Going too loose here. Platinum, right? Okay. Well, got 3 cards in hand, all the mana up. And if they have that kicker spell, we're dead anyway, right? Trample. Okay. Could have gone a lot worse. They're not expecting a double block, or they just got something that brings it back. Fourth the grave! Nice. This vigilance. I have to try to stop as much damage as we can. Hopefully they'll play a creature before their attack. We can anti-cognition it. 3 cards in the graveyard. Also took 2 cards out of the graveyard. So what's my best chances? Keeping the Royal Mage alive. Looking to block down on the Baloth. Going off the Core Celebrant. The Cleric is more damage, so block it. They have to have that plus thing. They have the mana for this though, fortunately. I guess we hold it up. We can kill it. Not looking good. Oh, interesting. We're at 5, so I think we're just dead. Can we low mage this son of a gun? But really, we just paid 8 mana for a chump blocker. Going deep dookie here. Sure, 5 points, why not? One away from being able, well, so. They've got lethal. Not so harmless, Aline. We got 5 wins. So we get 1,600 gems, so we paid for that draft. Huzzah! Mono blue. If you watch this far, leave a hashtag Amulet Titan, because the relic amulets with Titanic here in this mono blue, or hashtag Low Mage Domination, Low Mage Dominated. If you want to do a really long hashtag. We're going to claim our prize. What is our prize? Wayward Guide Beasts. Oh, another dual land, great. Cute Swarm, love it. Beauty Boy, aka the Crasher in chief. Ooh, a Lotus Cobra. I like that for construction too. Why do you keep telling me there's stuff in the store? Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Well, if you watch this far, you're going to leave that hashtag. Thank you for joining me, Manadad, here in the attic. Remember, Magic is a game. So fun, even dads can enjoy it. Catch you at the next one.